And this hangout on air is live.
Okay, so welcome back, everyone. You're tuned into Jamie Deluxe's channel, obviously. Tonight we're joined by Death by Tiger and Wordman, as unfortunately the person who was on with us the other night, supposedly exposing pedophiles or whatever. Turns out there's information on that individual too. So,
All right. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't even know how to bring this up. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Number one, it's crazy. Everything's crazy. So the whole thing with Gunk the other day. Well, it turns out Train. I feel used. I feel like Train manipulated me. Train is convicted. I don't know if you want to say alleged. I mean, is it alleged or what is it? What's the right fucking term?
He's a registered sex offender for possessing child pornography.
Child pornography. Train. 3 years in prison. Child pornography charges. Girl, 5-year-old. My God, deviant sexual intercourse. So something happened behind the scenes. I don't even know where it started from. But something happened where I don't fucking know. I feel like an agenda was pushed and that I and all of us were manipulated. And I don't like feeling that way. But there's all this shit here. There is PDFs.
Yeah, so we'll have some files we'll show you guys just so I don't think we're making it up. But it's we don't really know what the end game was or why it happened this way. But Train, for people asking in the chat, Train is no fucks given. It's the person who was on the stream with Jamie and I the other night and was exposing Mr. Gunk for his interactions with an underage child. And it was weird. I got a text or a message from a few different people the next morning after the stream that are more familiar with Mr. Gunk and no fucks than I am, and we're like, did you think Train was acting weird when he was on the stream? And I was like, to be honest, man, I don't know, because I don't really know him or Mr. Gunk as much as some of these other people do that are in his Discord. So you guys would have to let me know. And then I woke up this morning to a mug shot of possession of child pornography of Train, aka No Fucks Given, in Dallas, Texas, sentenced to 3 years. He did a plea deal 3 years ago. Would have been 2015. The file that he possessed was something that said a file named 2013 PTHC PTXX neighbor tweet action 1 girl 5 years old my god .mp4. So I mean, there's really no way to like make this string easy and smooth. It's just fucking weird. We're going to, I guess, show some of the screenshots and shit. I have to go to the bathroom real quick, but you guys talk for a minute and I'll pull up the screenshots and stuff.
You gonna do 6 things at once? How many hands you got? Yeah, guys. So we have all his paperwork here. What? He wasn't with an underage girl. Well, so what are you talking about? He wasn't with, but it says he was in possession of child pornography. And according to this file, it says girl 5-year-old girl. And he's hanging out in these Discord chats. And like, I trusted this guy. Like, I felt, he was going to visit me. And I have a fucking daughter. And this was freaking me out, dude.
That's
and
really
he's like,
scary.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm coming to South Carolina, whatever. So I don't know why, dude. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I feel like an agenda was pushed yesterday. I'm not saying Mr. Gunk did or didn't do anything. I mean, those are there, but I think it was made to look a lot fucking worse than, and I don't know why. Because you guys heard the way he was the other day. This is fucked up.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
So I feel like I'm
really sorry you have to go through this, Jamie.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. I feel like I was used, so I don't like that.
No, I don't like that either. Yeah. Especially when it's pedophiles, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
What
So,
I don't
yeah.
get is like why he would even call Gunk out on your channel. Like, come on here and make a big deal. Like, then like all you had to do was Google his name.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand the whole time.
Well, the thing is, I feel like he pushed us. Like, whatever, the stuff came out in Discord, all this stuff, and I feel like well, he was the one putting it out. And then I feel like he pushed us. He's like, like I had to address it because I was so close to Gunk. So I had to address, like the situation. And he said he would do all, he would do all the talking because, he's wanting the news so much. So, and I feel like I had to do it or I was going to look like a hypocrite,
Hey, what did he say the other night? What did he tell Gunk? He said he turned it into who?
The authorities.
He said he turned it into the Australian police or whatever, or the federal Australian police, the Icelandic police, and the FBI. But why? It doesn't make like you're saying you're turning it into the FBI and this and that. Maybe I guess let's do this first. Let me just pull up the screen share so people can see, and we'll just do that and get this shit over with.
Lou Fox, I'm on the stream, buddy. That's who I am.
So this person is obviously trained. This is all public information. None of this is doxed or anything. It says possession of child pornography. Marquise Gilmore. This was, let's see, it doesn't have the date on there. Then we go into damn, I don't want to download all these things.
I know it's a pain in the ass.
Possession of child pornography. Where the fuck is his name? Oh, there it is. Marquise Terrell Gilmore. 3rd-degree felony. Term of plea bargain was 3 years TDCJ, which is Tarrant County Jail, I believe. Because he used to live in Tarrant County, actually. It says this sentence shall run concurrently. Confinement in state jail or institutional division, signed by the Honorable Robert Burns, Judge. Fingerprints, yada, yada, yada. Go to the next one.
Yeah, when you get to the one, I'll show you. I'll let you know. The one that says like the file. Oh, you know where it is.
Yeah, offense, possession of child porn came to the hand. This is the turn-in date, I believe.
What is? Think back to work before we went live.
That's bail bond. I don't need that. We can't. It's hard to hear you. You keep breaking up.
Yeah, speak up, old man.
Okay, hold on. Hold.
And when we talk, you can't see the screen share, so that's why I'm being quiet.
Oh, so yeah.
Really high, and I'm not a detective, but I have been known to my whole fucking life. So, before we went live on YouTube,
Dude, you're breaking up like bad. Are you on your? Are you on Wi-Fi? Are you on your cell network or what? Can't even hear him now. Yeah. Okay. And then
I was on mute.
Yeah, I was gonna say we couldn't hear you.
Hang on, guys.
That's his lawyer. This one right here. We look right here. This is the file that was found on his computer. A file named on or about first day of October 2013 in Dallas County, Texas. Intentionally knowingly possessed material. This is the judicial confession right here. So there's really no way around this. A file named 2013 PTHC PTX neighbor tweet action 1 girl 5-year-old my god.mp4 allowed an image to be displayed on a computer, namely a computer hard drive, visually depicted, which the defendant knew visually depicted a child who was younger than 18 years of age. Now, I mean, to wit, deviant sexual intercourse. So, I mean, that's enough for really the files at this point. But what I will say before we go forward is that, like, what the hell? You can't, I mean, the only thing I could see anyone come is be like, oh, yeah, I had a possession of child pornography trying to take it away from a pedo or something. But anyone who is aware or actively trying to stop this type of thing knows you don't fucking watch any of that shit. You don't possess that shit. You find it, you turn it over to proper authorities or organizations or whatever. So I wouldn't really buy that excuse if that's what I heard, but you know, I don't know.
All right, check this out. I'm not a detective and I'm very high, but I have hung out with a lot of criminals in my day. So think back to our conversation before we went live on the stream, you know, about FBI informants and maybe going to a bigger fish and seasoned servers and giving them.
Oh, robot.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there that maybe it all adds up.
Well, so this is what I'm trying to figure out. Like everyone in here, so anyone who's joining late, you basically have walked into a fucking movie plot. We have myself, Doughboy787, Wordman, Jamie Deluxe, Death by
Yeah.
Tiger. We're talking about we were approached with information by we were approached. Hey, get out of here, homie. Later. Take it easy. We were approached by information about a gentleman, Mr. Gunk, that was dealing with underage. Hey, D-mod, fucking Freddy too, by the way, Jamie. He unsubbed from you and he's crazy, so D-mod him. But so we were approached by someone about Mr. Gunk, showing that there was underage text messages, that he was communicating with 15-year-old girls, so on and so forth. And this person came to us who Train is, or AKA No Fucks Given. He has multiple names. He came to us as like, this guy's like a brother to me, so on and so forth.
Maybe that was a cover story.
Well, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. So he comes to us showing us all this shit. And then he basically shows us this info, these screenshots, and then someone reaches out to me the day after, someone who's very familiar with Train and Mr. Gunk, and says, hey, look, there is you know, Train was acting weird that night. And I said, well, I don't really know, because I don't really know the guy. And then I wake up to a picture this morning that shows this person who was helping us expose this pedophile. I'm not pedophile. I mean, they're not 9-year-old kids, but still, I mean, maybe Train is. Fuck. He was a pedophile himself too. So we're just kind of coming on here and putting the information out there. We don't have answers. We're not here to give you answers. We're just here to put the information out there. So I don't know, man. It's fucking wild though. I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
All I know is that like shit's crazy and like no one needs any faggot talking in the background. Like we're all just trying to figure shit out because there's real shit at play and real stuff going on. So I don't really care about gay little semantics and shit. Like there's fucking pedophiles running around. So
it's crazy.
Justice warrior. I'll let you know right now. I really do not like kids, so I'm not a pedophile.
What happened? Oh no, they got me again.
Did I make it awkward?
Oh no, I thought I froze.
No, you're here. You're here.
I thought you did make it awkward, baby.
I'm just gonna let you guys. I've been talking. I just want to let you guys talk.
He's fucking around.
Oh, my cat says hi.
Meow. Yeah, this is fucked up, dude. I don't know what to do. I just feel like, you know, I've been through too much this week already, and now it's more. So I'm done with this fucking bullshit drama. It's distracting me, and you know I have videos to make, so I just really don't want any more drama. And I'm gonna continue my mission. I've been working on my next video, trying to ignore all this bullshit. but all this other shit's coming out. But besides that, Death by Tiger made me a Discord. I don't know how to get to the link or nothing like that. So if you have that, you can join.
I'll get it for you. I'll put it in there.
I keep getting
Oh, I already
fucking
got it.
pissed off.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what we're at. That's where we're at.
Yeah, so I made the Discord mainly because I see a lot of people trying to get in contact with Jamie and share links on the chat when they can't because they're not mods. So if you go to the Discord, there's different sections for different things. Feel free to go on there. Just don't be an asshole. That's the only rule, really.
Oh, no pedo shit.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Like, honestly, like, how does this even happen to where, like, first of all, we were already like, what the fuck? How did not a pedophile, like she wasn't 9 or anything, but a 36-year-old dude talking to 15-year-olds all the time, like old dudes talking to young chicks and manipulating them's fucked up anyways. And then the person that's helping us out, that person had possession of 5-year-old girl material of them. I mean, like, what?
Dude.
What?
Maybe that was like a cover story to come on here and be like, this is how, I stumbled on this and this is how it came down. Maybe he like cut a deal and was like, maybe, informant. I don't know. Fuck. That's the only logical reason I could think of somebody knowing they had this in their past, like publicly outing somebody, like, like knowing that somebody's going to dig into him right afterwards.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why would we though?
That's
Like,
all
why?
speculation. I don't know shit. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck happened, like, in all of our lives in the past fucking like 72 hours. How did we go from, a group of people who just, got together and smoked weed and told jokes and shit every night to what the fuck has happened in just a span of a couple days? I mean, it was just last Saturday that we were all sitting here with both of them on the show and laughing, joking, cutting it up, having a good time.
Right.
It's a mind.
I don't know, man. And then it pisses me off. Like, people on the other end are like, "Oh, it's because this," or "You're just behind a computer." I mean, what are you doing? Like, it's just, everyone is so fucking dumb, dude. It's really, really hard. And I mean, Jamie, I know Jamie feels the same frustration too. He just doesn't express it as much because he always tries to stay positive and shit. But
No,
it's
do you
hard
know what
to
we're
do.
doing? We're getting people to think, and thinking is the most dangerous weapon these days.
It's pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous.
It hurts my fucking heart to hear like people would say shit like that. Like all of us are just like somebody behind a computer. Like, then why the fuck are you here? Because I know Jamie personally. Like, this motherfucker gives each and every one of us his heart, his fucking soul, and he takes a lot of shit for doing it. But he does it because of what he gets in return. What we give him. The love. Like, like he and I are the same in that aspect, to where, everything we do for other people. We don't ever do shit for ourselves.
Fuck no. Wouldn't be allowed to.
And so he's not just a guy behind a fucking computer, man. This guy puts his fucking name out there, puts his family out there, puts everything, because he believes in this. I talked to him 4 hours a day for the most.
So this is a question here that honestly really needs to be examined too, that Brian Ferry put in the chat. And I don't know, like, anyone who knows me, I try to be as skeptical, I mean, as level-headed as possible, because it's very easy to get wrapped up in, like, is it this person, this organization doing this or that? But I mean, Jamie, I mean, you did grow fast. I mean, think about it. I remember, bro, honestly, like 9 months ago, I had like 100 subscribers more than you. And
Yeah,
then
I know,
you went
dude.
up, boom, you fireworked up. So like, why are these people coming in, and the person who helps you expose this person is a fucking pedo too? Like, what?
It's fucking
I'm
crazy.
sorry, but that's what I've always thought about Mr. Gunk. He's always gave me such a weird vibe, and that's kind of in the back of my mind. That's always what I thought. I'm like, I think they're trying to somehow corrupt your channel, or I mean, I could have been wrong. That's why I never said anything. But looking at this now,
I don't know. My shit got big just because of that Corey Feldman confirmation thing. Just because I found out where that dude was. Yeah.
Yeah, and like come to find out that Feldman ain't probably as honest as he would like
Well,
for everybody to fucking believe. And so he likes your fucking tweet, retweets it, fucking that drives people to the channel, and then all of a sudden you start gaining traction, and this shit happens. Like, why out of all people, why your channel?
I don't know.
So, I mean, what I will say to everyone, and I've always said this, even though I still get heat, is you don't trust anyone. The trust for me, period, it goes to a 95%. Like my family, I trust 95%. No one gets to 100 for me. So everyone needs to not trust anyone. Vet your sources. Vet the sources of a source 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 of a source. Because if you're going to come with claims and stuff too, they need to have basis to them as well. Because I promise you this, anyone that goes out and spouts just baseless shit, you're not going to get anyone of importance to look at you or try to get your word out there. So if you do think something's going on, gather the facts, gather the evidence, and it can be circumstantial evidence. It doesn't have to be hardcore evidence, but it needs to be really fucking good circumstantial evidence, like Marina Abramovich and these WikiLeaks emails and shit like that, right? So we all just need to stay aware, I guess. I mean, I know that, but it's just fucking weird.
Yeah, this whole shit.
Also, don't be afraid to look into people too. Like it's really, in America, it's really easy to look up information about people.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
Don't be looking.
It's actually really scary how easy it is.
Yeah. Yeah. All you gotta do is look. Who
is Mr. Gunk? Mr. Gunk is someone that started streaming with Jamie and who was doing the kind of same thing Jamie was doing, kind of investigating pedophiles in Hollywood.
How did you meet Gunk, Jamie?
We had a lot of similar subscribers that like both our things, and said we should hook up. So he tweeted at me when one of them was live on my way to work, like 2 months ago.
So what the fuck is the angle here?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Like, of course,
discredit, distract, and divide the YouTube community. That's what I always think it's about.
Well, I haven't been to work on my video in 3 days.
Oh, I haven't done a live stream in a couple of days. I've live streamed with you about this shit.
Yeah.
Like we all stopped what we were doing to talk about this, kind of like what Q did.
Fuck Q.
Sorry.
Or P.
Well, I mean, I guess if people want to ask questions in the chat, you can. I mean, we really don't have much other information than that.
I just want to come from the heart, come straight up. I'm not going to hide the shit, but it's just, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Well, I think, like, there should be no problems with us, collectively discussing this because this was thrown in your fucking lap. This was brought into you. This was brought into our community.
Oh, dude, I was used. We were used.
Yeah. So
manipulated. I was fucking manipulated.
I'm sorry if, Train or, whatever the fuck, his name is or Gunk or, whoever the fuck y'all two are. Like, I'm sorry if anything I say, pisses you off, but like you brought this shit into our world. So
I want to ask.
Yep, I agree.
I want to ask real quick if he wants to. He doesn't have to, but Southern Santa, do you want to come on? I see you're in the chat. If you want to come on, we'll shoot you the link. We'll wait for your response. It's up to you. No pressure, but he's helped out. He's helped out a lot in this. So
yeah.
Allison is asking who exposed Train. How did you get the information about Train?
Somebody messaged me it this morning.
Okay.
I don't know if they wanted it out, but it's out there. It's in Discord chats, so it's already out there. Somebody just decided. I don't know if they want me to say who it is, so somebody decided to look him up because they just felt it was awkward the way he was acting.
If you know his real name, why not look him up?
Yeah, and it was real quick. He said, it just bam, right there. It was found right away.
Oh yeah, it's the first thing that comes up in any fucking search.
If you just Google his name, right?
Yeah, I spent all day, fucking chatting with Jamie, looking, up shit and, just trying to figure out who the fuck these people are that, came into here and just was like, hey, I feel like we had like it was like a fucking LARP. I feel like we got fucking punked or something.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's
Like
a bad
it's like a
dream.
short web.
I don't. Yeah, and guess what? We've been stuck in this web for a few days.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna stop us. Might slow us down a little bit. That's about it.
Yeah, no, but
Well, I need a
Yeah.
dab. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, I'll do a dab with you. I don't have any though. I'm just smoking my second one here.
this is why you and I talk about this all the time, man. This is why we do what we do. This is why we research the shit, investigate the shit that we do, is to expose these people. And you know what? Some of them, might seem like your friend, but
Yeah,
at the end of the
man.
day, this is what the gig is, man.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I guess that's
So
another
we
thing
got-
you can look at with people is their motivation for doing what they're doing. Like, I look at some of these bigger truthers and I'm like, why are they doing what they're doing? Because I'm not going to name names, but there's a few of them that make a lot of money not off of YouTube, but outside of YouTube. Like, they have other jobs, other sources of income, and they make over $1 million. It's just like, why are they asking for donations on YouTube? It's like, what's their motivation for doing this?
Yeah.
You need to start selling bullshit on here, Jamie. You need to
I
start
am. I'm trying to. I feel
herbal
like
supplements.
I'm no. Oh, weed. That's illegal, isn't it? Isn't that illegal?
So we have
some Alex
I-
Jones shit.
I think our other buddy's gonna hop on here. He's waiting
That's
to
cool.
grab some headphones. So, but
Cool.
just to let you guys know, so
he knows more about what's going on, right?
yeah. And I told him, if he wants to, he said he's cool with it, but I just want to make sure he's cool with it before I say his name or anything. But I think he's gonna come on. He's grabbing some headphones. Boner Lisa's titties or tees. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I got them shits. And I thought it was taken down on me, but it wasn't. I was just high and I put the wrong address in.
Hey, Tiger, can you drop Jamie's Discord in the chat again for people?
Dude, I love
let me
all
do my dab real quick. I'm not at my computer right now.
I love all the help. All the help and shit. Like, you guys are helping me. I love it. I love you guys. Thank you.
Dude, I mean, if anything, I think this has kind of made this little unit closer, and
Yeah.
maybe this is this is where the magic happens. Who knows?
Well, that's what I'd say. That's what I always say.
Is Abby in the chat? Make the magic happen with Abby. Shout out to Abby.
I'm doing all of this for you, Jamie. Just realize that I'm doing it all for you.
Yay! Thank you. We're doing dabs. Dabs for me.
I'll touch your penis for you.
I know you will.
No, like, I made the
I know
Discord
you
and
will.
help me out with it. I'm doing it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, they totally hooked me up with the Discord today, and they're gonna help me keep it up because that's not what she said. But
that's all time.
Yeah, pretty much. You know what? There's a good summary in the chat right here. It's funny, but it's totally fucked up, but it's real. Social Injustice Warrior says Gunk flirted with a 15-year-old, Train stroked it to a 5-year-old. I just what the actual fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be like me calling Jamie a drug addict.
Calling what?
I want to go on Doughboy's channel and talk about how much weed Jamie smokes. That motherfucker.
And you smoke a weed.
Yeah, as I'm smoking a fucking blunt. Over at Doughboy's Grow Shop.
What the fuck, though, man? Like, this is is this real life?
That's why I was thinking last night when you sent me that text. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, hey guys, I found out last night, right? And I was trying to figure out how to fucking come out. And I was like,
bro,
you ready for the plot to thicken?
The past month and a half for me has been the weirdest months of my probably the weirdest months of my life. Some of the most surreal shit has happened.
Dude, I know.
Multiple times I'm like, am I in a movie? Is this the Twilight Zone? What the fuck is going on in the world?
Dude, we're all riding this wave together, though. It's crazy.
That's how I felt when I got pulled over in the same fucking place today for the 5th fucking time in the past few months. And they pulled me up, fucking searched my car and shit. I don't carry weed on me anymore because y'all keep taking it. Fuck you.
Dude, Wonder Doggy, hopefully no one's next. Wonder Doggy says, is this a live chat game of Clue? Who's next? Hopefully fucking no. I mean,
I know, dude. I don't like this information, but
Yeah, bro. I pray
information.
for the day this shit is
Who's
over.
whacking off a robot?
You know,
No.
actually, there was someone in your Discord today, Doughboy, who said that they haven't actually seen it, but they know where incriminating evidence of this matter is. You know, child porn. I don't know if he said it was related to these people or not, but he was asking like what he can do without getting himself in trouble, without actually looking at the content.
yeah.
And just so everybody
Yeah.
knows, like there you don't have to go just to the police. There's other organizations you can go to that look into just this kind of stuff, like the online child exploitation type of things. Just so you know,
Yeah,
like,
just
and you can stay anonymous. Sorry, I just did a dab and I can't breathe.
drop. Can you drop it off at the fire department, like the like unwanted babies and stuff? You know.
I'm just thinking about my babies. That's so sad.
Well, I mean, like that's what they say. Like, if you don't want your baby, like take it to like the fire station or something. Like instead of like killing it or throwing it
Well,
away.
yeah, I'd rather somebody do that. You're right. You know.
Yeah. So if you got kitty porn, if you take it to the fire station, you just like leave it there and be like, hey, y'all fucking dispose of this shit.
Like throwing away paint
Yeah.
or batteries or car batteries.
Like prescription retake. Like come drop you off your prescription meds that
Who
you
the fuck
didn't
does that? Who the fuck does
There's
that? That's my
There's a
drugs.
good question in the chat. Allison says, "Do you think Train still reported Gump to the authorities?" I don't know.
I
That's
do.
what we didn't know. We
I
don't.
do.
I think so, but I still think that, like, kind of what Wordman and Tiger and everyone was saying earlier, that there might have been some type of plea deal struck or something to get someone with a bigger reach than he. I don't know though.
I couldn't understand, like, if it was just those snaps that they were showing, the other day, why the fuck they took the whole server down and why he had to call the FBI. Like, okay, I mean, it wasn't like he was like, some of the shit that we've all seen exposed over the past 2 years as we've been researching this shit, like, it's nowhere near that. Sure, yeah, it's fucking bad and I don't want to make light of it, but I don't know that you call the FBI. I mean, international fucking, like, he's calling the FBI in Australia, fucking New Zealand, everywhere. And it's like, over some Snapchats, you couldn't have just called the local police?
Right. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I don't know. Okay, so homie join. So the Southern Santa's here. Can you hear us?
Oh, it's face.
Yeah, it says Avatar, dude. So we'll wait and see if his audio is working. But this gentleman who just joined has been part of the process. He has helped along this way, and he knows probably more than we do, to be honest.
Is he a bat? Is he a bat?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you a bat?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Who's a bat?
Dude. Hey, you there, Santa?
Yep.
Hey.
Hopefully, yeah. Hi.
So, I mean, you've obviously been here for this whole thing. I don't know. What do you think? Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to ask you, but I know you know more than we do,
I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty much kind of just as clueless as you in terms of like a few things, but pretty much from the get-go, like all we had was information on Mr. Gunk, like the screenshots that we've seen and
Yeah.
stuff like that. How some of the people in the chat are even saying, hold up, I still want to see chat.
I ain't looking at it.
Is some of the people in chat like talking about various things that we've put up there, including things that even Train has put up there. And with this recent development of getting a whole bunch of real information about how even Train is now like has actually been convicted in the past of being a sexual predator. It's like I don't even know what to believe of all the things that he said, because most of it was pretty much led by him. He's even said the things about, it's been reported to the authorities, the Australian, New Zealand, Icelandic, American,
a lot of
and
authorities.
yeah, a lot of federal organizations. Yeah, and I'm like, now that we know this, and now that it's been trying to lie to us, and that I honestly don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
Like,
So, well, here's one thing though that I will say, because if you we know the shit about Train is real. We've seen the court documents; they're there, black and white. However, it doesn't mean that what Gunk did is not real, because that scene. I mean, those Snapchats, from what we've seen in the pictures, they seem pretty real. It's talking about penetration, go deeper. I mean,
exactly.
if he doctored those photos, no way. For what? What reason? I think I don't know if the two cases are connected, but I do believe Mr. Gunk was talking to underage girls, and I do believe, or we know for sure about Train and those court documents. So I don't.
Yeah,
Dude, go back
that's
and
where it
listen.
gets even. That's where it gets even more confusing, man. Because many people were even talking to me after your guys' stream, right, the other day where he came on, and a lot of people were saying he was dodging questions and stuff like that, which, I've been really fucking skeptical the last couple of days on what I hear and what I see and whether or not I believe it or not. But as you guys were saying, yeah, I do think it doesn't excuse the fact that the evidence against Gunk was there, and there's clear evidence against Train,
Dude,
but
I
it's just
I
a
thought
really
Gunk
confusing factor there.
I thought Gunk looked fucking 10 times worse after he came on. Like to me, he created a lot more questions. Like the way that he responded, like you got to think you're on a live stream with people who their hobby is exposing this type of shit. And so I've heard every fucking excuse and every story you can hear as I've researched this shit for years. And he gave every textbook answer that you hear. And it was just like, damn, bro. And he even said, I keep digging this hole deeper, And I was like, well, won't you quit fucking digging? And you could tell that there was a conversation that was going on. Like I went back and listened to it today, and there was a conversation that was going on between Gunk and Train that was not the conversation that was going on with the larger group. It was because he kept saying, you want me to, show this? And it was like, well, we have already seen, like, what are you about to show? Like, it's, there's YouTube videos. Yeah, they're edited and you might have some, more shit, but like, why are you guys shutting down servers? Why did he have to turn it into the authorities? Maybe it was a bigger thing, than that. And I know when you cut a plea deal for some, some shit, and you get a 3-year sentence, and that was 2015, and we're in 2018. And when he was talking about how long he's, been in Gunk's, community, as they kept fucking referring to it, was, years. And it was like, how are you, that involved in his life if you're in prison? How are y'all brothers if you've been in prison? Like,
it's very, no, you may bring up a good point, and that's one thing I will say, and not really in defense of Gunk, but I mean, if we're dealing with someone who is exposing Gunk for talking to a 15-year-old, where in Iceland that's technically legal, however, you are in Australia, that's illegal, it doesn't matter, we have to draw the line somewhere. But the person who helped us expose this was watching porn with a 5-year-old, you know what I mean? Like, that's a whole nother fucking thing. And I'm not excusing what Gunk did by any means, but what the fuck's going on? And Train did say to me, he goes, do you have time for a phone call? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I talked to him before we went on stream, and he goes, this girl, blah, 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 and don't tell her I told you anything because I don't want her to know, people know, so on and so forth. And then he told me, she had sent me messages, and I knew she was 16, and I was telling her he said, like, oh, you're a pretty girl, but I'm not, don't think anything's going to happen between us. And he made it really clear to me the first time I ever talked to this dude on the phone, when he reached out to me, just because people know I'm friends with Jamie and shit, he made it very clear to me that she had talked to him, but nothing was going on at all in any way, shape, or form. So that stuck out in my mind, and I was like, Why would you even say that? Like, I wouldn't assume. Like, if you're coming to me to expose some type of semi-pedophilia or pedophilia activity, I wouldn't assume you're a fucking pedophile too. So what was it that made it necessary to say, oh, but I made it really clear to this girl, you know?
Maybe she worked with him, you know, like how did Gunk say how he met that girl? He just like he bought Tinder and she was 22.
I think she's just a victim. Well, dude, a lot of underage chicks put an older age on Tinder, you know? I don't know.
I don't know, but like it's funny how like she just all of a sudden out of the blue she starts, you know, hitting up Jamie and like, oh, you know, and it's just so weird that all three of them just like came after Jamie.
Don't come at me. I'm really high.
No, I think it was 2015. Tiger is when he was convicted. I think
Well, that document, I thought you said it was 2013.
it was 15.
It was
I might have
13.
said that, but was it 13? Oh, okay.
13 is when it happened. 15 is when he
Was convicted.
pled
Okay.
Oh, okay, I
Gotcha.
see now. Stupid dates.
Hey, go on Train's YouTube channel and see like how long ago he was posting videos. Because if he was posting videos like more than a
Does
year
he have?
ago,
I've never been on his YouTube.
yeah, he
let's
has
see.
one. Go to shit. What's it called? Jamie, what's his YouTube channel called?
Snakes at the festival or some shit like that.
Yep, that's what it is.
Who's making popcorn?
Gotta love you some good popcorn.
I got popcorn.
Snakes at the festival. There's nothing coming up, dude.
Snakes.
Snakes at the festival. Nothing's coming up.
Hold up.
DJ Snake at Ultra Miami.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Snake at the festival. Snake at the festival. My cottonmouth. Hold up. I don't like care about hearing that.
All right, so I guess from here on out, we'll just maybe answer questions and just chill because I can't get much more serious. I'm already like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah. Then what? Snake.
I'm fine that shit.
What is it called? Snakes what?
Snake of the festival.
Snakes of the festival.
Snake
motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sending you a paste right there, right up, right in that ass.
Snakes of the festival. It's Snake of the festival. Okay.
I was close. Kind of.
So let's see.
I got used. Can you believe this shit?
Snake of the festival.
Using me and shit.
Fucking slut.
I mean, sometimes I don't mind it, but I kind of minded this time.
That just lets you know that what you're doing is right.
A year ago, I'm not going to play that. That's a funeral or something. I don't know. His family's not guilty, you know. Fuck.
Yeah.
So a year ago is when he was posting shit, and it looks like he's playing. I guess he plays Overwatch with Gunk.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Shit's fucking crazy, dude. What the
I know,
fuck?
man.
I mean, it's not funny, but it's like, what do you do? Like, I don't know, like, is it a laugh or like to punch shit or?
Honestly, I feel like punching stuff right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's pretty fucking.
I feel really annoyed because pretty much the reason why things have pretty much gone to the extent that it has is because I did end up making the server for them to have a platform to use, and that's
By the way, you guys, Southern Santa is like he created Mr. Gunk's server, and he was kind of the one who was spearheading all this.
Yeah, I mean the only reason why I was the one that made Gunk's server in the first place, right, is because He's had multiple other servers, and every single time any kind of drama went down, he would just cut his server completely. He'd delete it, and then he'd just make a brand new one.
Drama. Yeah, drama sucks, don't it?
And by the way, if No Fucks Given is out there or anything and wants to come on and talk, I'll give you the same opportunity that we did Mr. Gunk, So I don't think they're going to, though.
I mean, yeah, because we could have it completely wrong, man. Like, maybe.
Well, no, I mean, there are court documents. This is something that's kind of
but I know, but he could have been a fall guy or some bullshit,
possibly. But
I mean, I'm just saying, playing devil's advocate,
Sure. No, yeah.
Speculation. I
feel you.
I'm not an expert by any means. I smoke weed.
I smoke weed.
I don't.
Wow. It's all cool. You don't have to. It's not for everybody.
That's what I do for a living.
Yeah, I wish.
Boxes says she found a grown man talking to her daughter at 14 on MySpace. He was grooming her to hate me, not listen to me, get into her head. Yeah, shit happens all the time.
That.
Boxy, you want me to beat that ass? I'll beat that ass.
Yeah, I'll let anyone know. I don't care how old you are. If there's any man or woman you're talking to and they're telling you like everyone's against you, just like it's me and you, they're probably fucking crazy because not everyone's against you unless you're a literal piece of shit.
No, I think people just need to start teaching their kids, especially girls, like how to behave on the internet and what's okay and what's not okay, like as far as how adults should talk to them. And I remember when I was pretty young, my older brother was in Boy Scouts, and we watched this video, and it was directed towards kids, and it was showing dramatizations of pedophiles, not really touching kids, but inappropriate behaviors towards kids, and it was telling kids like, hey, this is not okay for adults to touch you, and this is what you do, and it's okay to tell someone. And it showed that it wasn't just old men, it was young men, old men, women. It can be anybody.
Can be anybody. What the fuck's going on, man? Like, it's crazy. It's shit speeding up now. It's just like we're not in Kansas anymore. You know what I mean? Where's a tornado? It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I'm really high.
Me too.
Man, I hate having two depressing nights in 1 week. What a fucking Debbie Downer.
Yeah, this week sucked, but it's gonna start looking up for everybody. I think
it's got to now. I think you can only go up from here, right?
Right, you can't go. You can only go up from
just
rock
take some
bottom.
Viagra.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should.
I've only done it twice, and it was for just to see what it did. It works. Does
Viagra do anything to girls?
I don't know the girls. I'm not a girl.
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I'm sure not just the first time, but I'm sure over time it might do something. I don't want to try. I don't want to think about it.
The bitch from fucking Sex and the City was taken in on one episode. Yes, I watched it. I was married. All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I watched it a few times.
What are you, gay?
I've been accused of being gay.
I'm only gay for Jethro.
You know what the fuck that means?
Jethro.
She's in your Discord. Don't worry about it.
That's a chick.
She's gonna what you all over. She's like, what?
So what the fuck's going on? Like, what now? What's gonna happen next?
No idea.
Tomorrow, something crazy's gonna happen tomorrow.
Maybe you should make a video on Mr. Gunk.
There's so much to do.
I don't think there's really much. I mean, the shit's out there, and to be honest, I think the best thing to do is because to create some huge drama around things or huge.
I think the best thing I can do is
dramatic
separate myself from the situation.
Yeah.
After I get this out, you know, I ain't got time for this shit. Ain't nobody got time for this shit.
Maybe
Yeah.
David Geffen did all this shit. You put that video out, and then look what the fuck happened.
Don't make me paranoid. Stop making me paranoid.
I don't know.
I was looking forward to the drugs and the party bus, dude. You know, why do you do it that way? Well, I
Yeah,
can see what
social
you do.
social injustice warrior. I'm super gay for pussy too. What
I'm
did you
gay.
say earlier, Jamie or Wordman? You're like I'm gay, but I fuck pussy on the side or something.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was high when I said it. I'm gay for Ghost. Is Ghost in the chat?
I don't even know who's guys and girls. It's like, you know.
I don't either. I like Ghost, and I like Darren too.
Darren from Wales.
Yeah, I'd be gay for Darren.
It's kind of crazy. Like,
I feel like I know him.
I know all these people, and I don't know like what their sex, their fucking race, or anything. It's pretty nice though, you know. It
I know
doesn't matter.
Abby.
Doesn't
I know
matter.
Abby can cook.
Yeah, that's all she can do.
Mackin Stood says planted distraction gunk hired by David Giffen.
Hey, I'm still.
Social injustice workers. Jamie discussing his sex life. I don't even know the guys from girls. Oh man, your chat's funny. Gunk needs to be deep throated hard. Oh my god.
Oh God, no! Please, no! Of all things, no!
Yeah, I like what Boxa just said. Adults do not need friendships with kids online. And that kind of goes back to what I was saying on our conversation before about the age of consent. Like, in my opinion, I don't care what the age of consent is, it's still a child.
Yeah. And Kayla brings up a good point in the chat too. She says, Doughboy, important fact, Train entered the Discord server with children while still on parole for a charge. I didn't even think about that. Another good point.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. The plot thickens.
Dude,
I mean,
like,
I've
think about
got
it. Like,
I've got his join log, so
What is it?
I know when he joined the fully sourced server as well. I've got the join log.
Oh, okay, yeah. Look at parole dates or whatever.
Hmm.
We got lots of paperwork here. Look at this. I got like a book.
Oh, fun.
Doing some investigations. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Hmm.
Seriously.
Don't be a gunk. That's funny.
That's some crazy shit, dude.
No, I seriously hope he gets help because it sounds like he needs to talk to a therapist with his depression and everything, if that's actually legitimate.
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
but yeah, for when this fucking chat, like, your uncle chat for him.
What are you talking about?
That Friday that we all spent like in Gunk's chat when he was hammered drunk.
Oh yeah.
I felt bad for him, man. I thought he was gonna kill himself.
yeah, no, I don't want anyone to do anything stupid. You know,
No, I didn't want him to
depression
either.
and
That's why I
shit, but
gave
it's
him
just
$20.
Oh yeah, you gave him $20. That's nice. Yeah.
So you told him to get some beer.
Yeah, I guess. I still feel bad. I don't know. I feel maybe it's self-used. I was fucking used. You know?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody fucking used Jamie Deluxe. What the fuck, dude?
Jamie Deluxe.
You
Where'd you come up with that name, dude?
When we were teenagers, we needed stage names, and we spoke Benson and Hedges because we thought it was cool. And we found they were always 100s, and we found like the short pad. They were kind of like the Dunhills, flat like boxes like this or whatever. And it said Benson and Hedges Deluxe. And then I was like, oh yeah, Jamie Deluxe. And then Judd, my best friend, he's like, well yeah, but drop the E's, like Deluxe. So
Deluxe.
he's like the apostrophe LUX, right? But then Judd died, so I couldn't change myself. I was 17 when I got the stage name, you know. So he died a year later.
Deluxe. Deluxe like D's nuts.
And then the internet came because I've had it since before internet, so I had to drop the apostrophe because it doesn't fit in the fucking.
Exactly. Listen what the barbarian Sasquatch says. This is what I say because Gunk said the similar. He's like, it was a really depressed point in my life, and I'm like,
I like that impression.
Dude, yeah, I was like, dude, I wanted to literally kill myself a week ago, and I didn't go fucking talk to a kid, or go fuck kid. And the barbarian Sasquatch says, yeah, I get depressed and don't fuck kids. I get depressed and smoke the devil's lettuce.
Sounds like a good T-shirt design.
Yeah, but that's a gateway drug.
It's a gateway out. I'm yelling.
No, I heard that if you inject that once, you're hooked on it. Or is that how you do? You inject it?
I'm in here screaming in my garage.
I snort
the
weed.
weeds.
I snort it.
You take this and you burn it up.
Oh, the wacky tobacco.
You light shit on fire. What a crazy week.
Yep.
Crazy week.
I'll tell you one thing it's done. It's distracted me a lot. So
tomorrow's Friday.
It's Friday. You ain't got no job. I do got a job.
Well, hey, you got your Discord to help you start.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helps get things easier for you. When people want to share stuff with you.
Titty pics. We got a section for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go work on my dick pics tonight.
Maybe I can talk about the sections on Discord. There's the chill zone, where it's just general discussion. There's group hug, so if you need to vent, let something off your chest, or if you just need, a group hug.
We hug it out. We hug it out in here. It's all about the love.
Yeah, if you just need some sympathy for something,
just out of the hearts,
Debate zone, if you want to debate about flat Earth or whatever, whatever you want to debate.
I'm hungry. That's what it is.
Square Earth. You guys need to get on the square Earth.
Sex time.
Sexy time.
Oh, hell
it's
yeah.
concave, okay?
Sexy time is my favorite rube. There's a lot of ass and titties.
There's
Perfect.
a not safe for work bot that will post ass and titty pics and other things.
I love it. I'm flattered.
And you guys know how the doe loves the booty. He's like always praising it.
I'm flattered.
Yeah, and then there's
You're
a
awesome, Tiger.
page or a section. Oh, thanks. I'm just doing this for Jamie and all of his viewers.
That's what she said.
I did say that. Good job. There's a section called "Hey Jamie, look at this," where if you want to show Jamie something cool or whatever,
like your penis.
That's all.
I'm not gay. I'll look at it just out of curiosity, but that's it.
That's where you go to see the word
you
man.
Want to share memes, artwork, music. We also have an investigation section.
I do that stuff too.
Yeah, so if there's a certain subject or topic you guys want to look into, we can look into it there. So I hope everybody enjoys it.
These are all
I want to know if Alex Jones is Bill Hicks.
No.
If you want to know my honest opinion on that, I will say fuck you to anyone who thinks that, because I love Bill Hicks. And
what if it's just a character? What if he's doing like an Andy Kaufman?
No.
What if?
I'm sorry.
Man in the Moon.
I don't believe it.
God damn.
I mean, you just got fucking
made of cheese.
How can you not believe it? You just got fucking Man in the Moon 2 times this week.
Did I? It's all crazy.
I guess I could believe anything,
It's crazy. It's just like, what's the next term going to be? Oh, god damn. I'm not ready for it. I think it's over. Yeah, we passed the hump.
Did you ever think that you would get internet famous and then be involved in sex scandals that weren't yours?
I hope not.
Well, you were.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You are.
I'm not. I'm not internet famous.
Oh, bro, you're
famous?
YouTube famous.
No, I'm not. No. Don't say that.
A little bit.
Nah.
Gunk off spray. Train man.
You just hit the jackpot. You were exposing pedophiles on your channel. Now you got You're like the Jerry Springer.
I'm not even doing nothing, dude.
You didn't even do anything.
pedophiles.
That's the whole thing. Like, what the
I'm
fuck
not
just
even doing
happened?
nothing. I'm just fucking making videos. I like making
But your
videos and
channel's so good that they're like,
I just
hey,
like getting high
I'm gonna
with
go
people.
expose myself on this guy's
I
channel.
just like
Expose myself. I love this channel so much. I'm gonna go out myself
I'm
on
gonna go
it.
expose myself to Jamie.
well, I mean,
Maybe
I don't
they're
know if I
like,
want to do
Jamie's
that.
on to me. I better just go in there and expose myself.
I'm not even
turn
doing
myself
nothing, dude.
in.
I'm just chilling, smoking weed. What the fuck?
No, you found Feldman's molester. In a
I
sea
mean,
of molesters.
yeah, I mean, just
molested him.
Who's were there, dude? Just do some digging.
Well, I think if anybody wants to work with you from now on, they're gonna have to go through a background check and be interrogated by your mods and
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like touchy feely like that, like the airport.
I'm gonna read this shit like the Bloods and Crips. You're gonna have to get jumped in to get in this shit.
Yeah, fucking straight, man.
That way you can get your ass whipping up front in case you fuck up, and then
Right. Pay your dues up front.
Yeah.
Yep. You know what good old Jack Burton always says. I got some goddamn ice cream in the freezer. Well, I think I might call it a night. I think we did what I really appreciate you guys holding my hand here, and this is fucking nuts.
I'll hold anything you want to, Jamie.
Well, I appreciate that. That's what she said.
All right. Yeah, everybody have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, thanks, dude.
Love you guys.
Don't forget to join the Discord.
Peace.
Hey,
I'll see you guys on Discord. All right.